Hello viewers, hope all is well with you. In this video, I got a very interesting query from a lot of people from across various parts of India and also outside India. Their question is, should I average my investments? We have already spoken about this topic in an earlier video. When I say investments, I refer to people who might have put their money in, let us say, the shares of various companies. It could be in automobile sector, banking sector, IT sector, so on and so forth, or Nifty 50 companies, so on and so forth. Their question is, now there is a coronavirus and now everybody says people are saying that markets have corrected. So is it the right time for me to average? This is their popular question. Viewers, please understand, we have already mentioned, whenever you use the word investment, in your mind, please try to have a comparison. When I say a comparison, in Unmaze we say it is better if we give a real-time example. Let me take a comparison like buying a land or buying a flat or buying a gold or anything for that matter. The reason why I am giving all these varieties of example is the value is different. Investment need not be necessarily in several lakhs. Investments can start with as low as 5,000 and can go as high up to 50 lakh, 5 crore, 50 crore, so on and so forth. But the moment you use the word investment in your mind, please make sure that you do not get disturbed by any short-term or even medium-term happenings. Let me ask you a question to explain to that viewer also. Let us say you have assumed we will assume that you have bought a land or you have bought a flat. I'll ask you a question, dear viewers. Do you keep checking the price of the land or checking the price of the flat almost on a daily basis or on a monthly basis? Not at all. What you do is you stand relaxed and perhaps you go and check the price of the land or of the flat when you want to sell, let's say after 10 years, 15 years, so on and so forth. The same logic applies for investing in shares also. Now, having said, the next question that came to me is, so far I have not done anything in the shares. Is it a good time to make a fresh investment in the share market? It's an interesting question. But please remember, yes, if you ask me if it is a right time, there is nothing called as a right time or a wrong time. What is important is to understand. Because most of the people with whom I interacted, they came back to me and said, I invested because my bank manager told me, I invested because my auditor told me, I invested because my friend told me, or some people say, somebody made a fortune out of it and hence I invested. Let me ask you a simple question, viewers. When you want to buy a land or you want to buy a flat, forget about it. Let's say you want to go and buy a car. How many analyses you make? How many people do you check? How many brokers you ask for? When you do so many analyses for your other investments, how can you blindly say, I will put my money by investing this in some shares which you don't have any idea about? So, if you ask me if this is the right time to invest in the share market, yes, time could be right. But the answer is you need to have a proper analysis. B, you should clearly know what is the emerging sector in India, and within the, when I say sector, is it banking, is it automobile, is it information technology, is it infra, it is pharma, so on and so forth. And then comes the next question, within this sector, which share am I going to invest? Then comes the question, do I invest all my money in one go or do I spread over a period of time? Like this, what I am saying is, if you want to make an investment, please consider that almost identical to putting your money in buying a land or buying a flat or buying a car. So kindly don't go blindly with anybody, of course including us also. We have never said go and invest in these shares, nor we would say. We perhaps recommend, but I repeat, it is your child. You are the best parent and caretaker for your own money. Hope I have answered the question of the various viewers who asked me, is it right time to invest in share market? To summarize, yes, as part of timing, it is the right time, but it is probable that the markets may again correct. We have been saying this somewhere after the second week of October, before the end of 2020. So keep some money for averaging out, or perhaps even wait till November. That can also be a good option. But most important, do a proper homework, proper analysis, understand, and then do. And last question they asked me, can you give us a rule of thumb to identify which sector and which share can we invest? I don't want to give a rule of thumb, but I can give you a small tidbit. See if it is a well-known one of the Nifty 50 companies, if it is investment. Point number 2, please see if the price of the share increases at least by 20 to 25% year over year. Do this analysis for any company that you like for at least last 5 years, and that will give you an idea if you can choose to invest or not. Hope I have answered the question that reached my desk. Stay safe and wish you a good day. Thanks for watching.